Okay, this is quite a tricky coordinate geometry question right at the end of this paper. But if you take each piece of information in turn and draw it onto a diagram, it actually isn't that bad. So we're told it's an isosceles triangle, ABC, and AB equals AC. So A must be the point at the sort of top of the isosceles triangle. So I'm going to kick off by drawing an isosceles triangle with A at the top and B and C at the base. And I'm going to tick off that to say I've used that piece of information. Now I don't need to look at it again because it's on the diagram. Now A has coordinates 437, so put that on the diagram, tick it off. And then we're given the equation of this line. So again, I'm going to put that on the diagram, but I'm going to first rearrange it into a form that I'm more familiar with. So dividing both sides of the equation by 3 to get y equals 2/3 x plus 4. And I've popped that on the diagram, and again I've ticked it off to remind myself that I don't need, if I get stuck later, I don't need to read this part of the question again. It's all ticked off, it's all done. It's on my diagram, I've made it mine. Now it talks about the line of symmetry of the triangle. We'll draw that on your diagram. And note what's true about that line of symmetry. We need it to pass through the point 437, and we need it to have gradient that's perpendicular to this line. Well, this line has gradient 2/3, and the perpendicular gradient will therefore be minus the reciprocal of that fraction, so minus 3/2. Great, this gives us a form for our equation, y equals minus 3/2x plus c. To work out c, we need to substitute our point 437. So y is 37, x is 4. Simplify that, and we get very quickly that c must be 43. And therefore, if we rewrite this equation down here, we get y equals minus 3/2x plus 43. And then all that remains is for us to just read the question and note that it says it wants the answer in this particular form. So we need to give it in that particular form. So there are no fractions. Notice P, Q and R are integers, so we're not allowed any fractions in it. So get rid of this fraction by times it by 2. And then if we move the minus 3x term to the other side, we have our answer.